channel and welcome to a different video. We are doing some things today. We're taking a big step forward for the channel and for 2025. So we are, when I say we, it's my son Jay and I've got a moving crew and we are moving workshops today. So I've been at Swart Corps for about a year and yeah, it's just the time has come to move on, and I've been looking for a bigger workshop. So you're going to see all of that, but first things first, we've got to get to the workshop and pack everything up. We've got movers coming, and so it's obviously quite a big effort. So we're going to get there first and then we'll jump into that. Got the two cars here. Ford is out for the first time in a long time. Wow, it's looking rough. The BM. Okay. Busy packing some of the stuff there. Toolbox there. Alright, so I've arrived at the new location. I have a car full of engine bits. Alright guys, so it's been a long day. We've done one mega load with the movers and this is my second load. You can see just a few more engine bits. This is all the 328 stuff, the M52 stuff, and then I have the Ford in the background. So we're gonna go offload the Ford and then I will show you around, but I am not gonna try and clean up and organize today. Tomorrow is another day, and it's actually the 23rd tomorrow, so I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup and organizing tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll wrap this video up and then I'll kind of show you around whatever also once it's cleaned up. But yeah, there's a bit of work. I'm gonna have to do some upgrades, but I'll tell you about that later. She's looking a bit rough, so we're gonna offload. Alright, so I got the slightly better camera out for this, but I'm in now. There is still some people's stuff here. They need to move it, like this couch needs to move. There's some cupboards, this table here, but ultimately we've got all of our stuff in. Got the BM and the Ford a bit further forward, so let me take you around. So like I said, I have everything everywhere. I haven't unpacked anything, and we've kind of just packed everything together and put it all over here. So the plan is, the one thing I'm in desperate need of is light. So at the moment I've got my freestanding light up there. The lights I have are terrible, you know, for filming, so that is going to be a challenge. So this bench, I want to make like a work area. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I want to, because you know it's nice in the back. I'm planning on putting the cars like that, something like that. So this area is going to be a work area, so we have a lot of space over here to work, to move around. Over here I'm going to put shelving. Now like I said, all this stuff is going to go. They've got some more shelving for me, so I might get a nice big shelf over there, a very strong shelf. So on that shelf we're going to put engine parts. Here we're going to put new components, new bits specifically for projects. Here we'll put existing bits. We might have a couple more similar to that along there. The press is also going to go here somewhere by the work area. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the tools closer over here, and then let this be a work area. I'm also thinking about putting up maybe in that section over there some sort of tire rack system, because we collect tires in this business, and yeah, you know, between the Ford, there's other project cars coming. We're going to need a place to store tires, so you always need a tire rack either there or over there, but I'm thinking over there, somewhere that's accessible, maybe even over there. So yeah, I want to keep this area nice and clean. Maybe an engine building area. I might have this engine stand over here. We'll figure it out. I like this wall, this backdrop, so I might do something with that. But yeah, what I'm thinking also is putting up some good lighting between there and over here, just to kind of shine down on this area so that we can have good light over here. And then, I don't know, some sort of lighting down here where you have the project. Why did I get so much space, you ask me? Well, and how much space is this? Well, this is 150 square meters, but it is more than triple what I had at the other workshop. And honestly, I don't need the convenience of being at Zwartkops at the racetrack. For me at this stage, this is so much closer to where I live as well, so it just makes sense overall. I'm not far from home. I have a massive amount of space. It also means, you know, I've got a much higher rent bill I have to achieve every month, and that's going to be a challenge in itself. But I've got a couple of cool plans we're going to try and roll out. So, but for now, what I need to do is I need to get this place sorted out. There's lots of sorting and tools and packing. I want to be a lot more organized. My previous workshop, I had no space, so everything was just a mess everywhere. And so yeah, I want to try and get as many shelves as I can. There are quite a few shelves that the owner of the property has, so he's willing to let me use quite a few of them, which is wonderful. So yeah, I've got to play around with it quite a bit. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff. I need to figure out where it's all going to go. But that's for tomorrow's future jobs problem. So for now, I'm going to go chill out. It's been a long, hectic day. We'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so I am tired of packing and unpacking and moving and shifting, so I'm off to get the Renault Clio. That's in storage. I've got to get that out. That is coming to live with us here, so let's go do that. Let me have a drink before I wrap this up. All right, guys, I'm pretty much in. I managed to get a lot of the stuff kind of where I think I want it. I'm going to give you a bit of a tour now, but there's still a lot of cleanup and sorting to do. Unfortunately, I've run out of time. Today's the 24th, tomorrow's Christmas, and then I'm going away for a bit of a break. So we're going to hit the ground running in 2025. Got a lot of stuff I need to get done, but I'm really glad I made it in, and we've got pretty much everything sorted. As you can see, this is going to be the work area. So this is where I'm going to build engines, and we're going to fabricate and do things and assemble and stuff. From here we're going to set up a lot of stuff, and I'll take you through it. But yeah, this is it. This is our new home. So this is the feature wall. I'm going to do a bit of recording over here, and you're going to see I'll do some things on this wall. Just excuse the mess, there's still a lot I need to get done and sorted out, but yeah, let me give you a tour. So starting in the corner of the workshop, and this, like I say, is the work area. This area here is the work area. So starting in the corner, that is where I'm going to have engines on the engine stand. That engine is the Opel engine that I'm still busy with, haven't been able to finish that. Then the engine stand over here, that's the press. Here we're going to have the paper towels for wiping up. That is basically my lube cupboard. So small lubes, I explained earlier. This is all the fine tools. Need to get that really sorted. Here we're going to have, I'm still thinking about what we're going to do here, but here it's essentially more storage, maybe finer tools in there. So here's a workbench with the vise, bench grinders. I might move those bench grinders, not really sure. There's a plug point there. The toolbox is kind of over there. This door accesses, this has access to another storage unit for me, and then the toilets. Right, so over here, these shelves I'm going to keep for new parts, new components that have come in for builds. I'm just using it for engine parts now. So that whole shelf is all Opel stuff. CE20XE, Vauxhall Opel C20XE, and this shelf from there to the top is all M52. B30. This is these are the corner weight scales. Then over here I'm basically going to get another bunch of shelves that are going to fill up this whole area here. In fact, I'm going to put shelving all the way down, but over here first I'm going to have a very sturdy, very strong steel shelf. That's going to be for all engine bits, so engines that are in process or kind of at any stage, gearboxes, whatever we may have. So yeah, that's pretty much that area. Then in the middle here I've got this workbench. Now I've put this workbench here so that I have access all around it, which is handy, because if you put it against a wall or in a corner, then you only have access on two sides of it, or three sides of it. But here in the middle I have access all around, which is great because I can be working with tools, have it here. I can be busy with something, assemble it there. We can do gearboxes, we can do fabrication, whatever we may need. Over here, the one thing that is really bad is the lighting. So I'm going to make a plan with lighting over here. Like I said, I've got those lights and the door is open, but it's really bad, especially for recording. Like I said, over here, engine parts. These are all bits of engines, and here we have fuel, and it's old fuel, and cleaners. I'm going to move the cleaners to the front. Again, haven't got everything sorted, but high pressure cleaner. We're going to have the axle stands. We're going to have a whole section for those with the jack. I'm missing a jack. It has gone. Hugh Jackman has taken a walk. We're going to have the compressor over here because there is a plug point over here. So I'm not going to have it down there. where it's going to make a giant noise. So I'm going to move it over here. Although having said that, I mean, this is one massive tin can. So effectively, we're going to make a noise anyway. So just moving backwards, here we've got an engine crane. Yeah, again, this might chop and change, not really sure where we're going to put it. There's a whole bunch of trash. All this stuff is the landlord, whatever. He's going to take all of this crap away. This couch, there's a massive table, and this table is also going to go. At the moment, the way I have it set up is I have the Ford right on the end. Now, I'm probably going to have to scoot it over just a little bit more. I don't want to steal too much space from the work area, but I think I will scoot it over just a bit more. And but yeah, I've got it kind of slanted at an angle so that we can still have access down here. So the first car right here at the moment, it's a car that takes the longest, will go in the deepest. So at the moment that is the Ford. Next up I have the BMW, my E36. This is basically not in its right place, but it was the order of which I offloaded them. So the E36 is parked there now. And then I went and picked up the old girl, the original SSBB 01 build, and that is the Clio, Renault Clio Sport 182. Link to the full build of this in the description, but this was my very first full build, and it came out beautiful. It's such an amazing car, and it's we're going to get it back up and running. It's been in storage for a long time, so I'm going to need some work, need some performance upgrades, really just the suspension and stuff. But that is a really rowdy, very cool car. I absolutely love it. Once I get the handling dialed in on this car, man, it's going to be a weapon. But at the moment, that is the setup. So we've got 3 cars. Now I have another 3 cars coming. And that's why I say this is effectively the space left. Now we've got to get rid of a whole bunch of this crap. This stuff must all go out. I was also alone today, so I did it as much as I could. But at the moment, 3 cars won't fit in here. But what we'll do is we'll move it up, we'll move them back, realign them, and also flatten them out a bit, and then we'll be able to get 3 cars in here. So yeah, that is the workshop. So what do you guys think? Let me know your comments, your thoughts. A lot of boxes to tick from here, but we got awesome, exciting stuff coming next year. I'm pushing really hard for it all to happen. Yeah, like I say, we're going to get the Clio back up and running. Not that there's anything really wrong with it. It can go drive, but it's got old fuel, old oil. Must change all of that, bleed the brakes, bleed the clutch. The BM, mega work, busy with a massive engine upgrade on that. And then the Ford, we need to get that finished. And then, like I say, we've got 3 more cars coming. 1 is a project, 2 are kind of maintenance. So, yeah, super exciting, man. But there we go. We're in the new workshop, and I am super pumped. Anyway, that is going to be a wrap for this episode. If you like this, please leave your thoughts and comments in the description down below, or in the comments down below. And thank you for joining me on this journey so far, and thank you for everybody that supported me. Next year, January, we are 5 years old. The channel is 5 years old, and that's a mega milestone. And having moved into this workshop after 5 years is pretty incredible. So I am very grateful. We've got a lot to do to make it all happen, but yeah, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Ciao.